Hey everyone, and welcome to our live. I was looking through the chat, and we have like 5 continents covered, Jesse. Pretty cool.
There we go. Yeah, that is amazing. Thank you all for joining us. We are
Yes,
absolutely stoked to have you here.
for sure. And Jesse is my counterpart today. Number one, Mama Deer. We don't call her Mama Bear. I know a lot of families do the Mama Bear, Papa Bear thing. We don't do Mama Bear. We do Mama Deer. Mama Deer is not here today. So, Jesse, that means you have to be my filter. Okay.
I will try my best, but I think that's mainly on you.
Okay, yeah, I take all responsibility for that. It
Okay.
was kind of who was the bigger kid, me or you, Jess, when we were traveling together?
Oh, that's tough. I don't know. Depends who you ask.
Okay, yeah, actually, I brought Jesse in on this one because we have a big announcement, and this has actually been in the works for many years. Jesse started with us, I think it's like 7 years ago, bud, or does it
Yeah.
feel like? Okay, yeah, it's been quite a long time. And at that point, I was still, I guess, traveling around doing all kinds of live events. And I'm really thankful that you did join us back then because you got to experience that whole thing. I mean, you joined me like Beth and James did. You joined me on the road when you were kids, but
Mhm.
you got to see that whole, I guess, travel live event thing. And you also being the analyst in the family, and I do owe, I guess, a gigantic part of our success directly to you. And you know that. I've told you that many times. But you made a lot of determinations with regards to what direction we should go. So this one's all on you. And do you want to kind of let them know what this is kind of alluding to?
Yeah, absolutely. So, as John, I'm just going to call you Dad. Forgive me if that's not professional, but hey, you're part of the Embroidery Legacy family, everyone. So, I'm just going to go with Dad.
Okay,
But yeah,
let's clarify. Only you can call me Dad, okay? I
okay,
don't want all
yeah.
the. Okay, good.
But yeah, we were traveling together for quite a few years. When I first started, it must have been probably 3 or 4 years straight consistently. I remember quite a few times actually, we had like 6 to 8 weeks on the road together. And I kind of noticed quickly what courses that you would teach that people, usually they were all well attended. I mean, most of the time they were all sold out. But there would be certain shows that people would attend, and then they would come back to the booth and sometimes not even buy anything. They just want to tell me how great it was, which was always the best thing and what you want to hear when you're teaching a course. That said, this one course in particular was one that people consistently, time after time after time, kept coming to the booth and saying how much they loved it and how much they wish they could take it again at home so they could practice what they learned. And for that reason, we were a few months ago, actually, I guess over a year ago, really, talking about what we could do that our customers would love. And it kind of just struck like lightning. Well, this was one thing that people love time and time again.
Well, this
Um,
kind of shows you how much time flies, bud, because I think it was 18 months ago when we first started penciling this, I guess, on paper and getting the whole curriculum set up. So it's been in the works for a year and a half. But
wow.
I think that our first discussion was in a hotel room probably 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah, I think so. And I think I remember that hotel room. It was in Florida, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we trashed it. The bill was terrible, but no, just kidding. We did not. We've never trashed a hotel room. I guarantee. And just a little side note: if any of you have ever been to one of my live events, obviously we haven't been at a live event in 3 years now almost. But if any of you were at the live events and you enjoyed it, just put a little comment in there because I really do miss being on the road. I kind of get energized when I'm in front of a crowd. I know that's probably hard for some of you to believe, but I do miss that. So, anyways, and I've been trying to tell Jesse that we should do something live in the future, but we'll see what he says.
Well, if you'd like us to start doing more live events, definitely write a comment below so that we get a feel for how many people actually would like to see that and who would make the effort to come and join us somewhere live.
Awesome. Well, maybe we'll put up. So, what do you think, Jess? Now, before we tell them exactly what this is, because it is your brainchild, I'm going to show them really quick a release that we just announced today. And I just want to do this because I love this release, and I think that you guys are going to love it too. but we released the Funny Pigs 1, which does allude to the fact that there might be more than one, which there is. Okay, I'll let that cat out of the bag. If you read our little thing, we weren't joking when I find it very difficult to keep secrets. That's always been a big deal for me, right, Jess? I mean, Christmas time, anything like that.
Yeah.
If my wife or the kids wanted to pry information out of me, it wasn't overly difficult. I'll just put it that way. So, but the Funny Pigs is now released, and I just had to share it because they are super cute, and we've had tons of comments on how much people are enjoying the pigs. So, anyways, which is your favorite pig, Jess?
That's tough. They're all
So
so
far?
awesome.
Yeah, they
I'll
are
say
cute.
the one with the balloon. It's cute. It reminds
Okay,
me of like a kid's book.
cool. Well, I like the snobby one that's kind of facing away, kind of, not looking directly at you. That's all I can say about that. Anyways, I'll bring up the next slide. And Jesse, I think I do have like a drum roll thing here, but I won't do it. But this is Jesse's brainchild. So Jesse, without further ado, the new, I guess, launch that we have is
It is Fun Effects Embroidery Course. So
awesome.
now, a lot of you, as I said, this isn't exactly a brand new concept, but it is definitely new and improved. And what I mean by that is we have taught this countless trade shows across the US, Australia, really around the world. And we've also run a live webinar for it before. This course is like the original, but on steroids. And I don't just mean that in terms of what you're going to learn, because you are learning 7 more techniques. So really double the techniques than we taught live before. But just the structure is set up to guarantee you get the best results possible, and to make sure really what you learn is cemented, to make sure you not only learn it, but you get to implement it. Dad, if you want to kind of elaborate a little bit more, I
Yeah.
know you're just as
Well,
excited as I am about this one. So
I am. I'm excited because it's finally here, so I can, I don't have to keep the secret anymore, which is a good thing. But I know that with regards to our Digitizer's Dream course, the main thing that people like about that course is that it's interactive, meaning that they're actually able to follow along with me and learn the techniques. And the other thing that I know people love about that part of the education is you get to do it at your own time, at your own pace, and you're not really, I guess, confined to a live setting, which actually, doing so many of those over the years, we would go with machines supplied by machine dealers, and we would do certain projects, and people would get the PDFs and they take the designs home. But it's not quite the same as when you're doing it there live. And the other thing with the webinars were great. They were fun. They were interactive, but they also ended and people would then be kind of left on their own. And that's where we're really trying to fill the gap, is that we did all of these Fun Effects projects, which it's an entire course. How many are there, Jess? I think there is.
there's 14 total. So
Yeah. So that's 14 individual projects that you get, which means that you have the interactive videos for each of the projects. There is a PDF for it so that you can print it off or view it on your screen and follow along with the steps or instructions. Some obviously have more steps than others. And there is also all of the designs and all of the flavors for whatever brand of machine that you have. And we did include the EMB files where applicable. Some of them are designs that were like our freestanding lace. They were around for many years before EMB was even around. So some of them might not be included in EMB, but most of them are. And the one thing that we also really did try to identify with is not everybody has a gigantic frame, right? I mean, a lot of people have hoop sizes that are smaller than 200 by 300, that's millimeters. And I think more or less the standard these days is most of the machines, even that are sold in the big box stores, are all 5x7 hoops. So most people do have a 5x7 hoop, and we wanted to make sure that all of the projects or lessons were in that hoop size so that everybody could play. So did I miss anything, Jess?
I think you pretty much gave a really good description of it.
Awesome.
As I and my dad pointed out, live, the biggest issue is that people could kind of see what we taught, and then of course coming home they'd try and say, oh well, I remember he did this, but I can't remember exactly how, or wherever it might be. This way you literally watch a video that will give you all of our tips, our secrets, our techniques, Then you print off the PDF, and you do that before so you can make notes. You have that by your machine to guarantee you always get the best results when you try those techniques. And I think we give out 25 additional embroidery designs. So even for some of the techniques, you get more than one design to try with. And with those, you get to cement what you've learned, and you get to really create some breathtaking projects in the, I guess, in the process as well, which is always a big, big plus.
For sure, for sure. So it's like embroidery fun for everyone. And if you're a new user and you've never done some of the more familiar techniques like applique and cut work, we do have those designs, but we also get into a lot of other really cool things, and a couple that I think are pretty innovative, and one that you've never seen before. So I'm going to run through these slides, Jess, and we'll just sort of go through these one by one.
Sure.
Sorry, go ahead, Jess.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to point out as well that, you really touched on a good point there, is that this isn't a beginner's course strictly. We've had people who've done this who are beginners, and you're going to get a ton of value out of it because these are going to be brand new to you. You're not going to be searching the internet, finding unreputable sources, or wasting hours, or even damaging your machine trying to figure them out. For those of you who are, intermediate to advanced, most of our testimonials for the past courses we've done on this, live the fun effects, were people who have done or tried these effects before. And most of them always said, wow, I learned something new, or I learned a better way to do this. I thought I knew what I was doing, but apparently I didn't. So, we've been doing this for a little while, 65 years as a family. So I think it really is great for no matter where you are in your embroidery journey.
For sure. And that is education, is key. And we aren't the only companies out there providing quality education, but I will tell people that we are one of the good ones. So, will you want to take other applique classes in the future? Yeah, because you do learn tidbits from everybody, and that's how we learn. We all learn by learning from each other. So there is a lot of useful material in this. When we did this applique design, and I did this kind of for Mama Deer, because what's Mama Deer's favorite animal in the entire world?
She loves sloths.
Yeah, she loves sloths, and I'm not going to read into that too deeply because, but yeah, she loves sloths, and we did this one for her, and this is actually an applique, but there is actually 5 different appliques, so 5 individual placements, and 3 different applique colors involved in this. So, there we do give some of the suggested products. If there is some products that we actually do carry, because we do have some specialty products that we do bring in, we obviously let you know about those. But most of the time I do give other options, because not everybody has the same product, and some people will have products that might have a slightly different name, but they all do kind of the same thing. Like one stabilizer brand might call it this, another one calls it something different, but in fact, they are the same type of stabilizer. It depends whether you like to shop online or whether you go into your dealer's store, and both are good because we know it's important to support your local dealers as well. Yeah. So, but there is 5 different appliques in this one. So you will learn applique, but you'll learn it in many different steps. Cool. Can I move on? Okay.
Yes,
Don't you wish you had a button to, okay. This one I do love because we actually did 3D puffy foam, and this is freestanding puffy foam. And that's something that we did at our last special effects webinar. This is a different design. I should also mention that all of the designs that we, I guess, did for this course are not repeating for anything that we've done before. So they're not the same designs. They are different designs. So you'll create a new project. But these are awesome because they are 3D foam and the stabilizers, whether it's wet and gone, or whether it is our, I guess, what's it called? Help me out here, Jesse. Thank you.
Patch film.
Patch. Now say that 10 times really quickly.
I trust you.
Prep patch. Okay. So there is different ways of doing this, and we let you know both, but it is providing a foundation, and then you're doing the foam. So it's kind of cool. Now, this one is our Fun Effects cut work lace, and lace is a pretty big deal for us because our lace designs are, when we call them vintage lace designs, we actually mean it. They were digitized not by me, but by digitizers decades ago for Shifley machines. So this is an authentic vintage lace design done for a Shifley machine probably done back in the 50s, but I did edit it so that there is cut work involved as well. And this looks great on a denim jacket, or you could do it on a garment, pretty much anything you would want. What are you going to put this on for your attire, Jess?
Actually, I was just asking James there to bring out a few samples.
Oh,
But,
okay, awesome.
Yeah, here it is.
Cool.
The cut work.
Okay, so there is the actual cut work sample.
Yeah.
You know what?
So
Let me.
naturally, I put this on a jacket back for myself. Oh yeah, let me show that again.
You could pull it off. You could pull it, and if you look through it, you can see through it, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, I can see the screen. That's how I'm able to do the placement. But yeah, it turned out absolutely beautiful. Funny enough, my girlfriend wanted me to make one of these for her after I showed her. So there's a little shout out for you, Nicole.
Okay, now if James can hear me, James, if that sample disappears, we know where it went. Okay, there's the love. Awesome.
Yeah, so there's a 3D puffy foam, 3D puffy foam.
And 3D puffy foam is nothing new. I've taught classes on it for, probably 25 years. The first grand prize I ever won in 1996. Well, or sorry, was it 96? Yeah, 98. I can't remember. But anyways, it was a long time ago, and that was a 3D puffy foam design. So we are kind of known for that as well. And we did it also, and there's a couple different files, but I did it so that you could do it with Mylar as well. So that one is actually Mylar that sparkles. So I showed a couple of different ways to do it for that as well.
Awesome.
Now, the next one we did, and this one I love, we did a fringe design, and I made sure that we had it for, I guess, boys and girls.
So sorry to interrupt you. That one thing I just want to point out, because we've had a number of people ask it, is this is strictly an embroidery course. This is not for digitizing.
Yes.
We are actually just showing you how to run these techniques. So when you do come across these designs online, or if you do create them yourself, or of course get any from our website, you're going to get the best results possible and expand, your embroidery world with being able to create new fun things.
Yeah. I thank you for clarifying that, Jess. Most people don't actually, when I say most people, the majority of embroiderers don't necessarily want to learn how to digitize. There is obviously a certain amount that do, and we obviously cater and focus to getting them past that learning curve. So that is something we do, but this is an embroidery, I guess, course that teaches the techniques of all of these different, lessons. So this isn't how to digitize fringe, but I did have fun with this because in reality, the beard that you see on the gnome is the hair on the skull turned upside down. So yes, I tried to use, two different things for that, but one's for a little boy, one's for a little girl. I guess a gnome could be for either. And I guess they could both be for either, but It is a multi-layered fringe. So it's kind of cool because it gives you that layered effect, and it's really, I guess, the texture. Kids love to play with fringe. So that one's fun, and your grandchildren will love it. Or if you have a 55-year-old husband at home who is kind of like me, he'll love it too. Okay. Now, the next one is a In the Hoop mug rug, and this one is awesome. One of our educators actually did this one, and they are so easy to do. And if you've never done an In the Hoop project before, this one is simple, 5x7 hoop, and you can obviously do whatever color selection, fabric selections you want. We know that most of you have a fabric stash, so this is when you get to use it. So that one's also included. The stuffies, I love the stuffies. That's not a stuffy, that's a mug rug.
Oh, I was just showing it from the last one.
Okay, sorry.
I think the stuffy, I think Eli has that. So
okay. So
my sister's.
That shows you how popular the stuffies are, because we made a couple of them and they were, I guess, taken by the grandchildren. So the stuffies are not there, but they are also easy to do. We made sure that it was 5x7, so you can run it in that size frame. And essentially you turn them inside out when they're done. And this really is kind of an applique project as well, because those are appliques that you're putting layers down and then creating the stuffies. So, and again, there's a sloth, and we will give Mama Deer credit for that one as well. An In the Hoop zipper bag, which this shows people how to do the zipper insertions using nylon zippers. And, this has been very popular. I think the first In the Hoop zipper insertion I did was probably 15 years ago. for dealers when we were traveling with Brother and Baby Lock and all of that. So we've been doing that for quite a while. Obviously now it is very popular, but if you want to do an in the hoop zipper, you can do that, and they look great when they're done.
And I want you to try and guess who has that sample.
Nicole?
No, Beth has that sample.
Oh, Beth does? Okay, my daughter. Okay, so it didn't even make it to your house.
No.
She got it before it got there. Okay. And speaking of Beth, that's Beth wearing that design. That's Beth's neck. So I can tell because she's got the blonde hair. It could be Beth or Mom, because Beth is actually a mini mom, or a mini mama deer, I guess. Well, she is a mama deer now too. But this is a lace insertion, and this one also is awesome because you can take any t-shirt, and obviously you are going to cut away the part and make a V, but you can do a lace insertion with this. We tell you what threads to use, we tell you how to adjust your tension, all that good stuff, and they look great as well. And then we do include a Fun Effects metallic jewelry. We give our tips and tricks on metallic thread, and we do have the pendant, 2 bracelets. Awesome. There's the pendant. Jess, can you put that on, Jess? I just want to see how it looks on you.
Yeah, of course.
Just kidding. Actually,
I should have been wearing it, cool. To be
honest. Okay, so you have the pendant. You have 2 different bracelets. We have the earrings. So there is a complete jewelry set that comes with that. Obviously, you need to get the hardware for it and all that good stuff. But they look great when they're done with metallics. You do not have to use metallics for this. You can use regular thread as well, whether it's polyester or rayon. Usually rayon gives you a softer effect with lace designs, but we go over all that in the video. And then we have, oh, actually there's another one. So that's the other bracelet. And can you just show the little tabs at the end of that, Jesse? Because there is little tabs there on the end, so that when you bring them together, it actually goes from one end into the other, and that way it just hooks together. You don't have to put any additional hardware on there to make it happen. Now, those are child-proof, Jesse, so I don't know if you'll have enough time to do that.
Oh, I got it. Don't worry. There we go.
Oh, you did get it. Okay. It would have been child-proof for me. That would have taken me half an hour.
I was determined. Felt like a challenge after you said that.
Mylar, this is Fun Effects Mylar, given the fact that we do use, I guess, a sparkly cellophane material. Mylar, you can use Mylar, but Mylar in itself is a trademark, I guess, type of, I don't even know, I guess it's Mylar, that's what they call it. But we give the techniques for using either Mylar or the opaque cellophane, so it works either way. And we do have that product, so we will give you links for it if you don't already have it within the tutorials. So, and they are fun designs. I love Mylar because they have a fraction of the density of a regular embroidery design, but they have all of the shine of having metallic.
Well, this is more of a Puff Stuff, one of the Puff Stuff's designs, but just so you can see, there's actually Mylar in there.
Yeah.
And the way it kind of sparkles.
It is cool because a lot of times people have trouble running metallic threads because of the nature of a metallic, and using Mylar allows you to get that sparkly, I guess, look to a design without having the aggravation of potentially getting thread breaks or having to run your machine slower. Yeah. So that one does work really, really well. So that's Mylar. And then we do have our Fun Effects organza earrings. And we have a whole bunch of different organza design packs already. Like there's butterflies, there's flowers, there's leaves, there's a whole nativity set. But we did something a little different with earrings, and we give you a few little tips and tricks on how to get it, I guess, have even a little bit more dimension in there, which we go over in the videos as well. Then our Puff Stuff, the Puff Stuff, which you can run these designs without Puff Stuff. But Puff Stuff is a product that we do have that actually allows you to run a regular density design and get that raised effect. And we have been testing it on washable items, and it actually does wash really well as well. But if you're going to do this on a baseball hat or on a tote bag or something like that, then it will essentially last forever. So we do have some really cool Puff Stuff designs that you can play with. And then we did a repeating lace design. And Jennifer and Beth love this because you can repeat this pattern as many times as you want. And if you want to make a headband, or if you want to make straps for a blouse, or woman's undergarment apparel, I don't. What are those things called again, Jesse?
Yeah.
I tried to set you up.
Beth was also using that as a belt, by the way.
Oh, great. Okay, so
Yeah,
she
yeah,
uses a belt as well.
yeah.
So what was it like growing up with me as your dad?
So everyone, imagine this webinar right now, but a little worse. No, I'm just kidding.
And live 24 hours a day.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was great.
Okay, and this one is the last one, and this is actually a stained glass effect, and this is new, and this picture really doesn't do this justice, and I'm gonna, hopefully this will get it better. Now, keep in mind that we do use our prep patch with this. You could use another product, but the prep patch really works well because it gives you the stability. And I did use some puff stuff, but that is optional. But I did use something that I'm not going to tell you what, you got to watch the video, to actually make this stand really, really firm. And it actually, let me hide this one here and see if I can get this on screen here. Okay, so can everybody see how sparkly that is?
Wow, we need to take a new photo for the site.
Yeah, we
it
do.
looks so much better live.
Yeah, it looks incredible live, and it is actually, I mean, obviously I didn't run the bottoms, but this, when you put it and the light shines through, actually I have a phone here. I wonder, I'm going to do a little experiment. You talk while I turned off my phone because I didn't want it to ding. I'll start up my phone because I'm going to put a flashlight behind this just so people can see how it does actually have the light come through. There are
Awesome.
more of these, but that are coming. They're not done yet, but this is the first of many. But the thing about this is, if you look at it, it is super strong. And that is our, our secret herbs and spices type thing that actually, no, it won't be a secret for long, but we did figure out a way that you can get a structured frame with your embroidery machine, which is really, really cool. So that one is a totally new product that we waited until this, live to show you guys for the first time. Now let's just see if we can. Okay, so you can see the light through there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's really cool.
So yeah, it is cool. And I won't shine it right in the camera because that'll blind people. Okay. So anyways, those are the 14 different effects. So keep in mind there is videos for each one of them, okay? And the PDFs and the designs. And the best part is we did price this extremely reasonable. And Jesse, do you want to give, you're our marketing, manager. You're the guy who does all of this. Why did you put it at the price you did?
Well, the reason why we priced it how we did is we wanted to make sure that this was accessible to everyone. If you know, a lot of our digitizing classes, they are priced usually around the $100 mark. Those are very long and they go really in depth. And, digitizing such a particular niche. And when you love it, of course, you're going to want to make sure you get into it. With this course in particular, though, we wanted to make sure, because, you could have just bought a new machine at Walmart or through a dealer. We wanted to make sure it was priced for everyone to be able to access it right away. So this one is only $39.95. Now, keep in mind, this is just an introductory price. So this is very limited. The price will, of course, be increasing after October 3rd. But for this one, as I said, we wanted to make sure that it was affordable, and this is what came of it.
Awesome. Now, here's the thing. Obviously, they do get all of the stuff included. So the videos themselves are in our new classroom. And that's another thing that I didn't mention before, but we waited to release this series because you had spent many, many months getting our classroom completely rebuilt. So It's in our new classroom, and these lessons don't expire. So it's not like you're, signing up for a webinar and you have 2 weeks to watch the stuff and then it's basically gone. Once you have this course, it will stay in your classroom, and you can come back, and do this lesson again a month from now if you choose, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay, cool. So that is awesome. Now, here's my favorite slide. Are you ready, Jesse? You didn't know I had this one. But wait, there's more. Okay, I used to always do that live. As Jesse mentioned, we do have this as an introductory offer. And so for $39.95, you get all 14 lessons. If you break that down, did you do the math, Jesse, how much it costs per per actual lesson if you were to break down $39.95 divided by 14?
No, I didn't.
I did. So I'm going to sound really smart. And
Just waiting for that, weren't you?
Yeah, it's actually $2.85. That's what it works out to per actual project. So you're getting a design and the videos and the tutorial, the PDF and everything for $2.85. So I think that is a fantastic deal as far as I'm concerned.
So
but wait, there's more. Sorry, go ahead.
Go back to that point. I didn't know it was $2.85.
Okay, is the price going up now?
And we're obviously not going to raise the price, but that's over $1 less than it would cost to buy these designs by themselves. So
yes,
that's incredible. And some of these designs would count as premium designs, which some of them are up to $12.95. So yeah, that's a phenomenal deal.
Okay. So your marketing, in my opinion, Jesse, it should work because, like you said, our goal was to make this accessible for everyone.
Absolutely.
And not to be at a price point that was, inhibitive in any way. So, but here is the bonus. And this one, I've been having fun with this. Keep in mind, these designs have not been released yet. So if you choose until, what was it, October the 2nd?
October the 3rd.
3rd. Yeah. Okay. So if you choose to get this for the sale price, you also get these bonus designs. And these designs will be released a little bit later on. They are geared to Halloween and Thanksgiving, but you will get these designs as a bonus. And I have to show some of these because I had a lot of fun doing these. We recently released some earrings, and they went over really well. Everybody loved the earrings that we did. And I'm going to turn this off just so I can get a bit of a bigger screen here, Jess. Mm-hmm. Okay, so these ones are kind of cool because they actually are the earrings with the web and the spiders. And I actually did it with white and black bobbin. So I mean, it's easy because it's just the 2 bobbin colors, but they actually look great. And actually, I'll just stick that one in my earring right here. So I'll just stay like that for the rest. Okay. So you get those ones, but wait, there's more. We also did this one, which is a this one here actually has the come on, let's get focused. Put it in front of my face. There we go. This one actually does have the puff stuff. You can run it with or without the puff stuff, but I did use Mylar and the pet patch in there. Prep patch.
That's why I'm here.
In there as well. And there is different sizes, so you can make medallions and all that kind of stuff. And I did do a whole series of tea lights. So we have a tea light series where we have the spiders and the webs, and you can do it with or without the puff stuff as well. But it really is cool, and there's 2 different sizes. And here's the thing. This was a trade-off, Jesse, because I wasn't able to share the secret of the course, but I am able to show people this early. So I'm getting my fix of letting the cat out of the bag.
Okay.
And then there is 12 different Thanksgiving designs. And I won't go through them all, but a lot of them do have appliques, and so they can be great on the front of a sweatshirt or a t-shirt. But all of those designs are included. So if you take the 10 Thanksgiving designs and all of the In the Hoop projects and all of the earrings and the tea lights and everything else that we're including in there, it actually is well beyond a $39.95 value just in bonus designs. So you're getting everything that you see on the screen, plus you're getting the entire video series for that one price.
Yeah, I think the bonus that we were providing was $63 or $68 or something. So you're already winning there. It's almost a no-brainer. Sure.
So keep in mind that the price for the series will go up. I don't know what you've decided to put it up to, Jesse, after October 3rd, but it will go up after that date. And also the bonus designs that I just showed you that you see on the screen, those will disappear after October the 3rd.
Absolutely.
Right.
Now, I will point out as well, while we're on the topic of price point, I don't know if you're going to go over this or not, Dad, but the whole course altogether, Beth and I were actually calculating this today. The whole price with the bonus designs, with the video lessons, with the designs you're getting is actually a $313 value, wow. Which is pretty phenomenal. I mean, literally you're getting everything for $39.95. It really is a no-brainer at that point. It's almost, it's almost only 10% of the value that you're getting. It's just such an amazing deal. Of course, that's if you buy before October 3rd, but still, it's a huge value.
I agree. I think that this is probably one of the best projects we've ever done because it's fun. People get to try new things. They get lots of bonuses, and it is at a price point where everybody can enjoy it and not feel that it has been a huge investment. Because we know, for some people, $39.95 is not much money. For others, that can be a lot of money. And it's just, we've all been at that place in our life. So we wanted to make sure that this was affordable for everybody.
Absolutely.
So, awesome. So that is the sale. And there is one more thing that I want to show you. This will be available at checkout if you so desire. So when you do go online and is this live now, Jesse? If they did want to get this course, can they do it right now?
Everything's live. I will be sending out an email to announce it after we're done this webinar. We want to make sure that whoever tuned in live, you're the first to hear it. I'll be sending out an email after, and it will be actually placed on the website after as well.
Okay, and I know this was cutting it to the wire because we have been literally, when I said that we've been, working the midnight hours getting this ready, we all have. And I finished editing one design I found an issue with about an hour and a half ago that Leanne did get on there. So that's how close we were. But when you do go to check out, you will have an option that if you want to add these bonus designs, you can. So all of the projects that we have videos for, which we give you designs for already, we do have these bonus designs that you can add to your cart, and you'll have more projects to go along with it. Some of them are things that we've done in the past, and so they aren't all completely new like the video course, but there are some new items as well. And one thing and this was Jesse's idea, and this one is my all-time favorite. Jesse, you know which one this is going to be.
Oh,
which one is it?
It's going to be the poop emoji stuffy.
Okay, here is the poop emoji stuffy. Okay, this was Jesse's idea. And if you've never done...
I should probably elaborate a little bit. So
exactly where did you come up with this idea, Jesse?
Okay, so anyways, in Toronto, we have a festival or fair, whatever, and a lot of the games there, that was one of the top prizes you could win, was one of those poop emoji stuffies. And it was just cute. It's innocent. It's not overly abrasive the way it looks. It really is cute. So we just thought it'd be a fun little I guess bonus that you could get with it.
So if you've never done a stuffy, you do the design. They're so easy. You turn them inside out and then you stuff them. And if you guys ever wonder when poop poops, this is actually the color that comes out. Okay.
We're getting further away from the cute now, so let's
okay, I'm sorry, I could not resist anyways, this gives you guys an idea of what it's like growing up with John Deere, because we kind of grew up together, Jess, right?
Yeah, I guess we did.
Okay, anyway, so that and I do love this little poop emoji, but that is an optional download, and we did everything that you watch in the videos, there are optional I guess files that can be added. There isn't new videos for these because you already have the original, but these are just design files that you can add to your cart.
Yeah, it's just a way to double the fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're at that point. If you love free, actually, you know what? If you would like to win the
I think I know where you're going with this. Let's keep it with a good name.
Okay, okay. I was gonna say type in the word poop, but now Jesse, I can't do it. So, Jesse, you choose the word. Type in a word, and in a couple minutes,
let's type in fun effects. Let's go with that. I think we can all agree that's a little bit better.
But if you really want to,
no, guys. See, the issue is I don't have the mute button on my end.
I know. Nobody can mute me. Mom's not here. I told you this was going to be. So
well, remember earlier when you were saying that I might not have to, I didn't want to be your filter. Well, here we are.
Well, I knew this was coming already. When they say, when the cat's away, what happens?
John gets into poop.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, if I'm laughing beyond my volume control. There is volume adjust on here. Usually when Jennifer is over there, she's usually right over this area here. And when I say something that's going too far off track, I don't even have to look to see if she's looking at me. I can feel the heat from her eyes come across the room. So anyways, and I guess James and Beth, you guys let us know when you have those names, and Jesse, I guess, will announce the winners. But you're going to win the Fun Effects course. And Jesse,
Sure.
can I do something extra special for the two people who win?
Yeah, of course you can. So I'm
We're
just
going
waiting
to
on the
throw in the
winners.
free designs as well. The bonus designs.
Oh, the
Can they get
double.
those as well?
Yeah. So the Halloween and fall bonus designs, those already do come with it. He's talking
Yep.
about the 14 extra designs if you wanted those.
Yep.
So we'll give everyone one more second to actually keep typing in fun effects. We're just going to answer a few questions real quick because we have a ton of them.
Okay.
So we have people asking, will it remain in your classroom forever like other courses? Yes, absolutely. This one will remain in your classroom. It doesn't expire. It's wonderful because you get to answer it at your own or watch it at your own time and at your own pace. Will SVG files be included?
Where they're applicable, yes. If it's an applique, I did make sure that the new applique that I did and the applique that I chose as the bonus upsell, if you desire to get that one, they do include the SVG files. Yes.
Awesome. We have some people asking if they can take the courses over and over again. Absolutely. You can watch it as many times as you want, which is great. Do you need software? Do you need the updated software for the course? So no, you don't need any software for this course.
No, the design files can be, put right on your USB and popped right into your machine, or machines these days. There's all kinds of apps coming out where you can just send your designs wirelessly over to machines. So this is a design file that is already done.
Awesome. We have someone asking where they would find it. So after you purchase, it will be in your classroom. You'll get an email that will send you a link for that as well. And then we have a lot of people asking about supplies, if there's a kit that's available with this or how that works. Dad, if you want to field that one real quick.
What we did is, excuse me, I might have to go on mute for 1 second and clear my throat.
Yeah, okay.
No, I think I'm good. Go ahead, please.
Do you want me to? Do you need a drink of water? Perfect. Okay, so the way that we did that is we do have, I guess we tried to make sure that you can do this with most supplies you already have. There will be some supplies that if we do recommend it for the product, such as Mylar, and we carry it on our website, with those ones, we do have a link below the video that you can, of course, go and you can find any products which we recommend. We are working on an email as well that's going to be linking to products that you can use for the different fun effects. We don't sell them all, so some of them might be from probably Amazon or wherever we find the best price for them. And of course, you want to test them first to make sure that they're good quality. But we will be sending out that email in a week to a couple weeks as well.
Agreed.
Okay.
Perfect.
Awesome. And then a lot of people asking, once again, just to clarify, this is not a digitizing course by any means. We are teaching you how to do these fun effects on your embroidery machines, not how to create the designs themselves.
Yes. If it were a 14 digitizing lessons, you could definitely add a 0 to that $39.95.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are not digitizing, hands-on digitizing lessons. These are embroidery techniques that everybody can do for the first time, or you can do them over and over again.
Okay, we have people asking if they buy designs separately through Design Club, if they get these lessons too. So a lot of these designs actually aren't included anywhere but in this Fun Effects lesson. We thought, for the low price point of $39.95, it just makes sense that they're particular to this course, and as are the lessons. We do have designs within those categories. We have close to 2,000 applique designs you can still download, but yeah, the lessons are particular to this course, which is why we created the course to begin with.
Yeah, and also why we made sure we created new designs specifically for this course.
Absolutely. So Christy's asking, what is the cost of the 14 extra designs? We made it very affordable. It's only $12.95 if you want those. So once again, you're paying less than $1 a design, which is incredible. That's basically a no-brainer as well. Just like the course, we want to make sure that it's all stuff that you can enjoy, and the better experience you have with their lessons, the better experience you have with our brand, and that's really what we're all about, is bringing you into the legacy, and bringing you to our family. Okay, so we have more questions rolling in, but I know a lot of people just want to know who the winner is, and I do too. So without further ado, the YouTube winner is Frank Rick. So
awesome. Congratulations, Frank. Yep. Just send us an email to contact@embroidery-legacy.com. And we have your name on file. Leanne will get you all set up in the classroom, get you your bonus designs and your other bonus designs. So you're double dipping, and you'll get everything to get started.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Frank. And the Facebook winner is Ellen Payne.
Awesome.
And I hope I pronounced the last name correctly, but yeah, congratulations, Ellen. Thank you everyone for joining us also to enter in the contest.
Cool. And speaking of contests, Beth has launched our Stitch to Win contest recently, and we did our first month and we had our winners. And this is pretty easy if you take any of our adorable ideas, designs, and that would include designs from this. Sorry. Oh yeah. Sorry. What did I say?
Adorable ideas.
Okay. I just went back how many years there?
15, 18, I'm not sure.
18 years. Okay. So I went back in time there, but embroidery legacy designs, and some of them were, okay, if you remember adorable ideas, put it in the comments, because that's what I originally called, I guess, this part of our company. And then Jesse said, Dad, what are you doing? And he made me change it, which was the wisest thing that we ever did, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Stitch to Win, all you have to do is take one of the embroidery legacy designs and stitch it out and post it within our group, and you will be registered to win a membership to download more designs. Okay.
Absolutely.
And follow us on social media. We just keep growing and growing. Every couple weeks when we do a live, our numbers are going up. So that is awesome. We appreciate you guys, and we appreciate you joining us and supporting our legacy, our family, and we want, I guess, our legacy to be your legacy with regards to embroidery designs.
Definitely.
Awesome. Anything else, Mr. Deere?
No, that's about it. If everyone here is excited, please let us know in the comments below. Like we said, we've been working on this for a super long time. We're super excited about it, and we just wanted to put the price point at a point where it's almost a no-brainer for everyone. So you can join the embroidery fun. Sorry, continue. James trying to get my attention. I'm going to mute myself.
Okay, no worries. Well, we're just doing a couple more things, and there might be some more questions. Keep in mind, we do have our Embroidery 101 video course and cheat sheet, so that is absolutely free. And if you're just getting into embroidery and digitizing, it will teach you all of the foundational basics. And if you are looking for software or would like to try an incredible software brand, we are an official reseller for Hatch. And you can download the 30-day free trial from our website, and it will give you a software program that will allow you to try projects and actually sew them out, which we do have a free digitizing challenge for people to learn how to use the software as well.
Absolutely. So yeah, if you are going to download the Hatch trial, definitely do it through our website, because we do provide exclusive bonuses you won't receive if you don't get it through us directly.
Awesome. So was there anything else? Did we have any other questions, Mr. Deere?
James just wanted me to note that we'd love to see your stitch out. So please, once you roll in the Fun Effects course, share your work. Let us know if you have any questions. That's what we're here for. And it helps to not only keep us inspired and let us know that we're on track doing things that you love, but it helps to inspire others as well.
Yeah, for sure. I still digitize almost every single day, and I'm actually loving it because I'm trying, new fun things. I mean, digitizing poop and all kinds of tea lights and stuff. So we're getting into, but it's a lot of fun. So we are trying to get into more creative and different ideas, and we still, I think, the remainder of this year, we still have a lot of stuff coming up, don't we, Jess? But you have to take a break. You're a little tired. Weren't you taking a week off or something?
Yeah, I'll be taking a week off next week just to catch up on some sleep. But
okay, awesome. Well, it's well deserved, my son. I
Thank
love
you.
you, and I love all of our customers. We really appreciate you guys, and I think that's all I have to say. Anything from you,
Awesome.
Mr. Deere?
Well, I gotta say it on camera too. I love you too, Pops, and I love all our customers also. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us and for being a part of the legacy. And we really, really, really hope you enjoy this new course because it is awesome.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Bye now.
Bye-bye.